I just want to ask you this because I'm a gun owner. You know, I don't mind that you know that I have a gun. You can come in my house and look for you. You can get all whatever you need. I don't understand why anyone objects to getting rid of automatic weapons.
Truly automatic weapons we don't have. You know, we banned truly automatic weapons, I think, in 1934.
Right, but we still got a lot of them, Rand. Come on,
well, what we have is not automatic weapons, so we have semi-automatic.
Get ready for an electrifying showdown as Rand Paul faces off against Whoopi Goldberg on her own show. In this intense debate, opinions clash, arguments heat up, and sparks fly as these influential figures dive headfirst into contentious topics. Stay tuned for the unfiltered exchange of ideas that left jaws dropping and perspectives challenged. Let's dive into the explosive clash between Rand Paul and Whoopi Goldberg. In a riveting and no-holds-barred episode of Whoopi Goldberg's show, the audience was treated to a truly epic showdown between Rand Paul and Whoopi Goldberg. The intensity was palpable as the two prominent figures squared off on a range of divisive issues, and it became abundantly clear that Rand Paul was armed with an arsenal of facts and well-reasoned arguments that ultimately left Whoopi Goldberg reeling. The clash began with Goldberg's firm stance on the need to eliminate automatic weapons, as she argued that these deadly firearms served no purpose other than to take lives. However, it was here that Rand Paul demonstrated his depth of knowledge and his ability to stay cool under pressure. Paul calmly corrected Goldberg, explaining that the weapons civilians possess are actually semi-automatic, firing in a sequence that is far from the rapid fire of fully automatic weapons. This crucial distinction immediately showcased Paul's command of the subject matter and left Goldberg somewhat blindsided. The battle of wits escalated as the conversation shifted to broader issues, including U.S. foreign policy and military involvement in conflict zones. Paul eloquently articulated his view that American soldiers should not be sent into harm's way without a clear and constitutionally mandated declaration of war. He emphasized that the duty he owed was to the Constitution, not to being dragged into wars without the proper democratic process. As Goldberg attempted to counter Paul's argument, it was clear that he was not about to let his guard down. He adeptly refuted her points with historical examples, drawing attention to past instances of regime change leading to chaos and instability. He questioned the wisdom of staying embroiled in wars without a clear exit strategy, effectively calling out the hawks who advocate for perpetual military engagement. One of the defining moments of the showdown came when Goldberg pressed Paul about the potential danger posed by ISIS and other extremist groups if the United States were to withdraw from conflict zones. In a masterful move, Paul acknowledged the complexity of the situation, while also underscoring the importance of not blindly staying in conflicts for the sake of it. He posed thought-provoking questions about the justification for sending young American lives into the line of fire, and highlighted the dangers of being entangled in intractable conflicts that can ultimately lead to unintended consequences. With each point, Paul's composed demeanor and adept handling of facts and historical context were on full display, while Goldberg's attempts to challenge him often fell short. The intellectual prowess and the depth of knowledge Paul showcased during this debate painted a picture of a man who was not only well-prepared, but also passionately dedicated to his principles. As the debate drew to a close, it was evident that Rand Paul had dominated the conversation, leaving Whoopi Goldberg at times frustrated and unable to shake his unflappable reasoning. Regardless of one's political leanings, it was impossible to ignore the strategic precision and intellectual rigor with which Paul defended his positions. This debate will likely be remembered as a defining moment in the world of political discourse, showcasing the power of well-informed arguments in the face of even the most intense opposition. While the recent clash between Rand Paul and Whoopi Goldberg certainly made waves, it's not the first time Goldberg has found herself on the receiving end of well-constructed arguments that left her arguments in tatters. Throughout her career as a talk show host and public figure, Goldberg has been known to make statements that have been challenged by those armed with facts and reason. One such instance was when Goldberg attempted to engage in a debate about climate change with noted physicist and author, Dr. Michio Kaku. In this exchange, Goldberg appeared to struggle to grasp the complex scientific concepts underlying climate change, leading to an uneven debate that left her looking less than informed. Dr. Kaku calmly and methodically addressed her misconceptions and provided evidence to support the scientific consensus on the matter. Furthermore, Goldberg's comments on vaccines have also drawn criticism and raised eyebrows. In 2014, she shared her thoughts on the TV show The View by expressing skepticism about the necessity of vaccines, particularly for the flu. This drew immediate pushback from medical professionals and experts who highlighted the importance of vaccines in preventing the spread of infectious diseases. Goldberg's historical remarks have also stirred controversy. During a discussion about the Holocaust on her show, she made a puzzling comment implying that the Jews had been rounding up people in response to a misinterpretation of a panelist's point. This insensitive phrasing caused an uproar and prompted further clarifications. Another instance that raised eyebrows was Goldberg's commentary on the Bill Cosby sexual assault allegations. In 2014, she expressed her skepticism about the allegations, stating on The View that the situation was different because we don't know what the true story is. This stance was criticized for downplaying the serious nature of the allegations and failing to consider the perspectives of the alleged victims. These instances, combined with the recent debate against Rand Paul, highlight that Goldberg's statements have at times lacked the depth of understanding and critical analysis expected from public figures. While she certainly possesses a platform and the freedom to express her opinions, these moments underscore the importance of being well-informed and open to reasoned discourse in the public arena. Over time, it seems like Whoopi Goldberg's credibility has taken a serious hit, leaving fans scratching their heads and even rolling their eyes. Once a respected figure in the entertainment world, she now finds herself the target of jokes and eye rolls from those who were once her biggest supporters. From her misguided takes on climate change and vaccines, to her baffling comments about historical events like the Holocaust, Goldberg's credibility has been eroded bit by bit. Fans who once looked up to her for insightful commentary now find themselves cringing at some of her statements and wondering how someone with her platform could sometimes seem so out of touch. It's not just about having differing opinions. It's about being well-informed and open to understanding complex topics. But as Goldberg's history of questionable statements grows, so does the perception that she's no longer the voice of reason she once was. For many fans, it's hard to take her seriously when her track record shows a pattern of ill-informed comments and an unwillingness to truly engage in informed discussions. While everyone is entitled to their opinions, public figures carry the responsibility of using their platform responsibly and thoughtfully. And as Goldberg's credibility seems to wane, fans are left wondering if the days of taking her seriously are a thing of the past. So there you have it, the evolution of Whoopi Goldberg's credibility over the years. It's clear that her statements and comments have left fans and viewers raising their eyebrows and questioning her stance on various issues. What do you think about all this? Has Whoopi lost her touch, or do you still see value in her perspective? We want to hear your thoughts, so drop a comment below and let us know what you think. If you found this exploration intriguing, don't forget to give this video a thumbs up and hit that subscribe button for more thought-provoking content. Stay tuned for more discussions on figures and topics that shape our world. Thanks for watching.